Good evening, I'm Dominic Vidiello, and thank you for joining us tonight. In our top story tonight, the Mars Lakeview Arena is looking to make some upgrades after being home for the Duluth Figure Skating Club, St. Scholastica Hockey, and Duluth Marshall Hockey for 25 years. Northern News Now Ryan Hayes was at the fundraiser kickoff today to learn what upgrades they're looking to make.
Class of '73 St. Scholastica men's hockey star Tom Cartier says he walked into the Mars Lakeview Arena recently and something felt off.
Inside the arena, it doesn't feel right. The fitness center is old and the equipment's old.
He says Marshall, St. Scholastica, and the Duluth Figure Skating Club deserve a state-of-the-art video board. That's why he's chairing a committee to raise $250,000 to make some upgrades.
A digital screen that'll show replays, advertising, music.
Additionally, they plan on fixing the sound system, installing new fitness rooms, and making a 292-foot mural by Tom Cortez to showcase the history of the figure skating and hockey teams that call this arena home.
Seeing all the accomplishments made on the wall as well, on the back wall, I think that'll also make a huge benefit.
Duluth Figure Skating Club member Madeline Mannion says the fitness rooms will make a big difference, too.
Training room will definitely make a big impact because we'll be able to train up there as well because we didn't really get to as much, so I think that will definitely make an impact.
Duluth Marshall boys hockey captain Leighton Anderson shares that excitement about the prospect of new training rooms.
I think it's a great opportunity for us as a community, especially as a hockey program with possible workout facility upgrades, which will be it'll help our development for sure. And
St. Scholastica women's hockey coach Julianne Vasicek is pleased the community is looking out for their program.
There's a lot of pride locally, especially in the hockey community. I think we tend to up here have a little bit of a chip on our shoulders when it comes versus the Metro. So
Cartier hopes if all goes well with the fundraiser to have the improvements ready for next hockey season, meaning players like Jolynn Howen will be there to see the upgrades.
I still have a lot of time here at St. Scholastica, so just any improvements really is just like a big deal for us. It makes our space feel more like home.
Cartier is calling on former Marshall and St. Scholastica hockey players as well as Duluth Figure Skating Club enthusiasts to make these changes to their home ice. Once they have the money, he says the upgrades will be built quickly.
I'll just do something. It'll be enough to raise $250,000.
At the Mars Lakeview Arena, Ryan Hayes, Northern News Now.
Head over to northernnewsnow.com to find more information on how you can help support this project if you feel like it.